Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter. Today we're going to look at a game called Plentiful. This is a demo that is currently available on Steam. Link will be in the description. The full game is scheduled to come out sometime in September of 2025. Let's go ahead and hit play. Move the camera using WASD, rotate with Q and E. So nice quick responses, a lot of little pyramids. All right, look around with RMB. I don't see that. Zoom in with the mouse wheel. Right mouse button. Okay, right mouse button. Blocks can be dragged with the left mouse button. Move a couple of blocks. Moving a block costs moves. Your available moves are shown in the top right. Move a couple more blocks. Dry earth will absorb water and become wet. Are we having rising waters flow, or open the store by pressing the flashing button. Use the left mouse button to drag fruit from the store onto the wet earth on the map. We'll do a pear. Given time and water, fruit trees will grow. Ooh. Very interesting. Trees need a flat area to grow large and produce fruit. Okay, so you have that some of those went off to the side. Do I get to pick the fruit or no? Pear trees bear fruit in spring, orange trees in summer, apple trees in the fall. Okay. Vegetables should be planted in a flat area. It's shuffling stuff around. Open the store once more. Okay, well, carrots are out of season, pumpkins out of season, so I guess we're getting to do eggplant. It looks like eggplants are in season now. Drag and drop one in the center of the patch. And then I guess we pick that up and drop it in there. Cover up vegetables to make them grow. Fruit can also be buried to sprout. Not gonna lie, I don't do very well with plants. Open the store one last time. Drag a human onto the map using the left mouse button. Did I thought I got that. I'm trying to drag them on. Maybe it needs to not be on there. Maybe it needs to be over on another. There we go. The blue bar is the human's health. It will go down if the human has an empty belly. Reaching 0 is lethal. Okay, so you don't want them to go hungry, basically. Or maybe you do. I mean, I don't judge. Yellow is the amount of fruit in the human's belly. Green is vegetables. Red is meat. Okay. You are literally... Oh, you're jumping over to get the fruit there. Okay. This concludes the tutorial. Feel free to continue playing or try the 4 levels in this demo by pressing escape and start new game. Okay, we got 4 levels. Start new game. So we have Snake Pit, Oasis, Highlands, and Islands. I think we're going to try Snake Pit. We might as well try them all. See what we can do. Your people are hungry. Build a path for them to get to the mushrooms. Okay, so we want to go over there. People can hop over single tiles. Okay, well... People need to learn how to swim is what they need to do. I'm literally making you a path. Okay. So they've got that. Okay, now I guess they want over here. Your people can only build 1 block at a time. Build a path for them to get these mushrooms. Okay, so they can only go up 1. Sure, that wasn't the path I was thinking you'd pick, but whatever. You do you. Get your people to these trees. There are snakes. Avoid the ground level. Oh, there's the snakes. Okay. I'm gonna start, I think, with building over here. If they can do 2, we should be able to do... like so. No, do we need to do 1 more over here? This might be too far. I'm also trying to... Oops. Yeah, because they can jump. That provides them each with 1. Then... that is not liking anything I'm putting right there. Sure. Yeah. Okay. And there's the oranges. Which they'll probably, I would imagine they would eat the oranges too. Where are you going? Oh, there's... You in timeout? Caves are like shelter for your people. They need be at least 3 blocks high. Shelters improve health and are needed for babies. So we have a baby now. And this one's like eating all the oranges. And this one can't figure out how to get down. Yeah, I can't help you. All right, what else do we have? There, now they finally made it down. They did not get the mushrooms though. But they're gonna go and have a sit and think in the cave. Okay, so that's probably how you make the cave then. Victory, feel free to continue playing. Alright, let's try Oasis. When rainwater hits the ground, it travels down mountain slopes. Once it can't flow further down, it will join a lake or start a new one. Okay, so kind of like flooding and stuff. There are many lakes at different elevations here. These fruit trees look like they could use some water. Block water from flowing out of the fruit area. Water will now collect around the trees. By breaking these dams, you can divert water to your trees. Oh, here. There you go. That's a cool water animation. Okay, it is going to, looks like it is going to flow down. To complete the level, raise a tribe of 4 people. Don't forget to build a shelter. Also plant vegetables now and then. Also, rabbits love grass. We get rabbits in this? Okay. Did this... I feel like the water came down, but it also left. So if we do that, does that remove all the water or... See, because I can do... this to make a shelter. We can get a human. We get 2 humans. Oh, we can get rabbits. I got priorities here. I'm not sure if the water is actually flooding the area or if it's just making it wet. It's summer, so let's plant an orange tree. Maybe. Okay, you weren't supposed to eat that. But, I mean, I get it. I'm not sure if I'm actually flooding the area or if they're even doing anything. Liquid spreads underwater. Well, we could try that. That tells me that it's not underwater. Maybe... we do that. Now we can't get the fish. Well, okay. We've got some oranges that are starting to grow. Okay, I only started with 1 rabbit. Okay, I added 2 rabbits. Now I have 4 rabbits. Okay, here's our population. I mean, we could go ahead and... I'll say we could have done like having 4, but maybe we need to speed up. Okay, do I have grass? We got winter. Pear, we have... Okay, no, I did not put all that in there. Could maybe put in a couple fish. They're eating all the... Okay, well, we could... victory. So that was really just speeding up, and we now have 4 adults. That was our victory condition. Now I can actually see that this is filled with water. I couldn't see that before. I'm not sure if that was the thing or not. We're gonna go over to Highlands. The objective here is to grow your tribe to 15 people. You will need to provide plenty of fruit trees for food. Okay, I've got 5,000. Maybe let's try, well, this is really got the best. Where was the lake that I was at? This has got the biggest lake. Just trying to move the water. There we go. Maybe. Nope, that dried out. Let's see if I can make some. Nope, that's. I need to basically fill this in. I don't know what those are. Okay, let's put this in. Nope. That can go right there. All right, let's try to get as much of this as dirt as possible. We can stack some of this up because we're going to need a cave system. Okay, let's come over to the store. We're gonna get That's not what I wanted. Okay, I want pear. Pear. We're gonna do all pears here. Okay, I think those have rocks on them, so that's why they can only be carried like 2 places. Okay, so we are just trying to get that. And then we're going to do some grass. That's just pears. Let's put a little bit of duckweed out here. We're gonna have some reeds and we'll do some lakeweed. So let's do some fast forward. Yeah, everything's out of season. I am going to need to get a human pretty soon. We'll go ahead and get a rabbit. Then we get some carrots. We'll do an eggplant. Now, does that mean that we continue to get that eggplant, or is that just once it's gone, it's gone? I wonder if the trees will... spread. Well, I mean, they've got their fruit, so... yeah, I don't see that happening. The only way to get more points is you have to have a human buying food. People generate moves for you. Rabbit to feed your people. Eggs produce ducklings unless your people can get to them and eat them. Okay, so ducks get that. What about fish? Fish eat lakeweed. Okay. I have to have a human because they're the only one. That's the only way that I can. Please come over here. Nope, I should have waited. Let's go ahead and get a duck. And we're gonna see if that will generate more points. M opens the map. Okay. That is a pretty extensive map. I don't think that that's a... I think that's just a once a thing. Okay. Now I need some apples. And carrots. It doesn't like that one. What about here? There we go. It's because it's very hard to plant trees when they're all hungry. Of course, I only have like 2 caves that I've built. And there goes my tornado. Yep. Well, all the trees are bent. I was doing okay until that tornado hit. I think I just have to hold on to it for a few days and hopefully they'll all make it. Hey, Rare, feel free to continue playing. Let's look at the islands. Ooh, we have a pineapple. Have your humans collect the 5 pineapples on the map. Make sure there are some humans living near the pineapples and they will pick them up. Start with a human right there. One pineapple collected. Breadcrumb. Let's go ahead and plant. Do I have any more plant tiles? Potentially right there. Out of season, of course. Of course they're out of season. We could do... I mean, they're probably hungry. So at a minimum, that'll get them something to eat. Actually, I kind of want them to eat something now. We'll just put something right there for them. Maybe not. Okay, there's that. Yeah, they're going to be getting over to the next pineapple. Because see, once we get over here, it'll be a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and put a breadcrumb right over here. And then they have to come back over this way. What are we on? Spring? There, I was a little too far. But they'll be able to totally, they should be able to totally fill up over here. Yeah, they're full. They probably want to rest a little bit. You know what? Hold on. If we do this, I can get you another carrot and you can kind of chill out over here. Let's build up. There. Let's get you a shelter so that way you can kind of recover some points. Now we got a big lightning storm coming in. And then breadcrumbs will lure your people where you want them. They have no nutritional value and get increasingly expensive. Hold on. Yeah, okay, it's this way. Okay. Something to be said about games that you can just literally drag people. Come on. Considering that shelter that you wanted to stay in was so expensive. I could close this, but I just want to be able to keep the breadcrumb. I should. Oh, I think the breadcrumb went away. Okay, let's put one over here. Do that. Let's put the eggplant there. It should. Do not move. Go this way. There we go. Hopefully, yes. I put all of my There we are. Yeah, they're starting to grow. Yeah, I think this is my favorite level so far. If I can do a fall there. There's 4 and 5. This should grow. And she'll want to come over this way, which made me making that little path pointless. I'm also trying to give it a chance for that apple tree to mature. And we can do a pumpkin right there. Where'd you go? There you are. There we go. Okay, that gets the pumpkin. And there she'll be able to do... There's probably a bit hungry. Oh, he's gonna go for the pineapple first. Okay. Four out of 5 pineapples collected. Let's go ahead and do... Get more pumpkin down here. We're in fall. Let's do the pear, which is spring. Go ahead and grab a couple of these. I mean, this is the better option, I think, to lure than the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are fine. Yep, didn't even get a chance to grow the pear tree. We'll put a breadcrumb right there. She's already going for it. And we're going to be getting the... We were able to do this with just one. So, yeah. We'll be able to watch as she Laura Crofts it up here. Victory. Feel free to continue playing. I honestly, I think I liked this one. It had a very clear objective. Let's go look at the map real quick. Okay, so we're right here. And you can see I had them go all the way around. There was one over here, and then they had to come over. We started over here, went over, around, came over to here, kind of spent the night, and then came around and went right there. So pretty cool game. This is the demo if you'd like to play it. The only one that I struggled with was actually the Highlands. The rest of them were fairly straightforward. Oasis, you do learn quite a bit, and that one... No, it was the Highlands where I had the tornado. Yeah. Oh, let's look at the... Okay, so we've got the kind of the Wikipedia type thing. Gives you how this is really beneficial. Oh, and it tells you, so this actually would tell you this kind of tells you how to do stuff. Melon plants share water. If one plant can reach water, the whole patch can. Melons are water efficient way to produce food, but they do require a large flat area of earth. Okay, that's good to know. People move twice as fast on stone roads that are level. Build paths so your people... Okay. Oh, here we are. Gold is contained within the rocks of the highlands level. Because of its weight, gold can only be dragged. Place gold as high as possible near your people. It will melt nearby snow and keep them safe-ish. Two kinds of spider. Rock spider pictures and sand spiders. They will kill each other when nearby. So this is cool. We did not encounter the lava. Here's the locust. Locust can be squished and food should be buried. Yeah, found that out. Lightning will set nearby vegetation ablaze. Fire will spread, but not across a gap of 2 tiles or more. So that's cool. And then we have the credits. So pretty cool. Pretty cool little game. It's listed as a god game. I would list this almost as a strategy puzzle game as well. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.